course, we're here celebrating the first annual for Team True Beauty. So how did you hear about this?
It's funny. I've been telling everyone. I found out about it on Twitter. And I think Twitter, this is a perfect example how great Twitter is. It doesn't matter about, hi, I just had a cup of tea in the morning, or I'm shopping at such and such. You can actually utilize it for sending out a positive message, and this was one of those things that I just was like, I have to be a part of it. And I started tweeting back and forth, and I came to the conclusion that I wanted to check a little bit more about them on their website and their blogs, and when I found out what the message is, I said, I'm all for it. Inner beauty, trying to manifest positivity, you know, a good support system, good friends that will listen to you. With a message like this, I was totally for.
You've been on TV from an early age, like throughout your career and throughout your years. Has this been a topic that has kind of impacted you growing up?
Yeah, it has. It hasn't luckily affected me personally, but I know so many people, you know, around that are dealing with eating disorders or, you know, just that inner beauty issue within themselves. And if you don't have a good support system like your family, or if you feel like you don't have a friend to talk to, then you're kind of torn. So something like this where you can see there's other people like you is kind of like an amazing thing, because you are definitely not going to be the only one in the world that's going through that. There's always somebody else that has the same issue. Exactly. And being in the business, I have to deal with weight issues or this issue or that issue, and no matter how much makeup I put on, the eyelashes, the hair, and all that stuff, true beauty, like this message, is within yourself, okay? You got to wake up in the morning and you got to feel good about yourself when you put your feet on the ground. It doesn't matter about all the other exterior, and that's what I like about this message, is more at the internal.
And I think a lot of it has to do with press. I mean, you look at press magazines, there's a lot of girls that kind of look at these girls. Exactly. What do you say to girls that just look at those magazines and say, oh, I want to look just like her, she's perfect, that kind of thing?
I tell them it's really unrealistic, because there's airbrushing and there is so many other false facades that's a part of it. You know, I have some fans that are coming out for a convention that I'm doing next month, and you know, we're doing a little photo shoot, and they're like, we want to look so pretty and we want to do this, this, and that. I go, well, first off, it's going to take about, you know, sometimes it takes you 2 or 3 hours just to sit in the chair. It's not realistic. Not everyone every day has to be perfect and on point. And if you feel good inside and you take care of yourself and you eat well and you try to stay active and you love yourself, then everything else is going to fall into place. My thing is, if you can't love yourself, you can't love nobody else, right?
Great message. And you say you're doing a convention. What's this convention about? Tell me.
It's the Burbank Autograph Convention with some of my other fellow All That cast members, and any way that I can help give back to the fans, I do. And this year I'm getting ready. I just got done doing a pilot called Grown Ups with Wesley Jonathan from What I Like About You, and so I'm getting ready to also do a new radio show again and a new project with one of my co-stars from All That. So I'm excited for 2012. Thus far, it's been really great. Yeah.
What's it like when you get back with those guys from All That? I mean, is it just like old times?
It's totally like old times. I just did this event called Kamikaze, which is kind of like Comic-Con, but it was a first-time event, and I got the whole cast involved, except Mr. Kenan Thompson, who's doing Saturday Night Live. He was getting married literally the week we were doing the event, but I saw Kel and Angelique and Lori Beth, and it was just it was like we were doing it all over again when we were teenagers. It was an honor to see all of them. Hello, I'm Alisa Reyes, and you are watching Velvet TV. You better stay tuned.